And good morning and welcome back to the Netball Show. Now before we go any further, I do owe someone an apology, and that's Brodie Ulloa from North Geelong. Last week, Flick, we were talking about Jody going into goalkeeper against Belpost Hill, and instead of me saying Brodie, I said Jody. And I know Brodie pretty well actually, so Brodie, I know you're watching this morning with Mum and Dad, and I do apologise. And the bird very rarely apologises to anyone, so take that on board.
I thought you were going to say you're hardly ever wrong. That's such a load.
And that as
Don't
well.
listen.
Now, Flick, you want to ask Susan a couple of questions?
Yeah, well, I just wanted to flick across and see because...
Flick across. Boom, boom.
Werribee do welcome in an under-15 side this year, which is fantastic to see in the competition, and I know that we love playing all grades, so it's fantastic to see Werribee putting together that side. It must be hard having such a big population with so many places to play in Werribee, so congratulations on putting a team together there. How do you feel it'll help the growth of the under-17 side when the girls are coming through within Werribee?
Well, with the under-15s, obviously with it, like with our coaches, it's been a really good side this year. But with the moving up to under-17s when they're of age, it will bring the club more together, I think, because the under-15s and under-17s train together already. Mm-hmm. So we're very close, like we know each other well. So it will be even better because there's still half of the under-17 side this year that can still play under-17s next year. Mm-hmm. So there'll still be the connection because we know how some of the under-15s play and all that. Plus some of the under-15s such as Taylor Smith and a couple of the other girls help the under-17s out. Yep. And just in case of injury and stuff. And it should be help us be stronger and more together.
So prior to having the under-15 side, you had a few girls playing in the under-17s already, and like yourself have been playing there for quite a few years?
Yeah, I've been playing for Central's under-17s for 3 years, and most of the girls from my first season, they're all in A grade and in the seniors, but there's 3 of us that are moving up next year, and I've been with the under-17s the longest, just by 1 season, but yeah, it should be good.
No, it's fantastic for the development of the girls out there as well.
Yeah, no, it's good, and it's good to see Werribee slowly but surely getting their junior program together. Very strong in the seniors, as everyone knows, and now they're slowly starting to put together their side. So probably next year or the year after, under-13s will probably come along, and they'll have a full complement of sides in the competition. All right, last week's games. Inverleigh defeated Bannockburn 40-35. Now, I think we picked Inverleigh to win last week, Flick, by a bit.
Yeah, I think we picked that it'd be close, though. So, by the looks of it, it was probably a good game to watch, I'd say. And
Inverleigh, of course, had a 14-year-old girl come up from under 15s and played in wing attack in the A-grade side, Kelsey White. So, good on Kelsey, and she had a great game, according to Mandy Lima out there.
Yep, fantastic. Good on you, Kelsey.
Very, very, very good to hear. Next game, North Geelong 46 defeated East Geelong 41. Just got over the line there. Tough game. I saw the last quarter. I was out at Werribee and Belpost Hill, and then I shot out there for the last quarter. And I think East Geelong a bit disappointed. They probably were playing some good netball there and let it slip there in probably in that last quarter. Yeah, not really happy there with that. But that puts North into the 5 now. Just about cements their spot there in the 5. And East Geelong will need to play some real good netball now between now and the end of the year to force their way back in there. Brooke Young and Zoe Boothroyd for North Geelong, outstanding players on the day.
Do you know if Sylvia played in goal attack or was she back in defence this week?
Back in wing attack.
Oh, right, okay.
Back in wing attack this week, and Brooke was in goals with Julie Cotter. So, doesn't matter where she plays, she's very dangerous. The next game, and probably was the supposed to be the game of the day, Werribee 56 defeated Belpost Hill 32. And talking to Terry before the game, he thought, it'd be a close game. And in the end, Werribee just ran over the top of them and pretty much destroyed them. Christy, I mean, it was supposed to be the game of the day, and it was just in the end, there was no competition there.
Yeah, I mean, they started well. First quarter, they definitely started well. We probably were a little bit mixed. We weren't matched up as well as I thought I'd matched them up. To the girls on Saturday just proved to me how much depth we have in our side. I had Jenny, who plays goal attack, and Casey, who's played goal defence. 2 great players. They were out on Saturday. And the other girls, they're just stepping up each week. We are improving. We're definitely improving. And I think over the past 3 weeks, I've noticed that we're actually playing like a team now rather than just playing like a group of individuals. I mean, Bell Post, they were good in the first quarter. Their centre court has improved. I think they've got some young girls in the centre court who probably didn't play disciplined netball in the end. I don't know if you saw much of the game, giving away a lot of penalties, just silly penalties.
Yep.
But overall, I think they'll be stronger. They'll be strong come finals time, I think.
In your goal circle, you had a tall goal shooter with Michaela.
Yep.
I've never seen her before.
Yeah.
But she was very hard to stop. They were really struggling to try and stop her, contain her.
Yeah.
Who's she?
Who's she? Jackie is a player that we've introduced into our team because she can play both ends. She plays defence beautifully and she plays goals as well. She played defence against Thompson. We played her defence, played fantastic. On Saturday, I just felt we were lacking in the first quarter a little bit of height in our goaling end, so put her into goals, and then she just opened up the circle beautifully and was unstoppable. She's actually very good in the air as well for a tall player, can take the ball well and can shoot beautifully.
So no Jenny Gardner.
Yep.
No Casey Price.
Yep.
And you beat the third place team by more than 20 goals. Is the gap that big in the competition? Between first and third?
Well, it showed on Saturday that it is. I believe that it is. I think we've done a lot to really step it up this season. So, to beat them by that much, I wasn't surprised that we beat them by that much after the way we started in the second quarter. We were a little bit unstoppable, but
okay.
Yeah.
I keep in contact with Lynn. Of course, Lynn's a bit of the stalwart around the club there and knows the ins and outs of what's going on.
She does.
She talking about Casey Price.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Casey play yet, but she raves about Casey Price. She's some next superstar or something, or
yeah, Casey's playing championship for Hume in Melbourne. She actually on the weekend she didn't play for us because she's been selected to come and play for Canberra up in Canberra. Unfortunately, did her ankle. That's why she was out against Thompson. But yeah, she's a defender. She's a beautiful defender. She's got height. She can move well. She drives beautifully. She's just really setting up our defence at the moment. She's also got a lot of experience. Talks to the girls there. Has brought a lot to the team. Helped me out a lot with defensive work as well. So
wow. That's great. Championship player. Nice to have on your side.
Yeah, great. We've got a couple. Well, her, Danny Stewart. A couple of the other girls are playing netball as well in Melbourne, so
wow,
it's nice.
All right, if you haven't been scared yet, people, you're scared now. We'll go to a quick break and we'll be back in a minute.
I'm gonna tell you how football is strong.